Hello and welcome to our preview for the European Central Bank interest rate decision and press conference for this Thursday. It's going to be one of the big ones and one of the main events to get the year 2015 underway, and somewhat historical in terms of monetary policy in the European area, as the ECB are very much expected to embark down a new bond buying QE program. Now, this speculation has heightened versus various articles and source comments, and none more so by the shock move we saw from the Swiss National Bank just last week, where they of course dropped that 120 cap on the currency as well as taking rates negative, similar to what we saw from Denmark as well on Monday of this week, and also that favourable European Court of Justice ruling on the ECB's already in action OMT program has all heightened expectations that QE will happen on Thursday. The real decision here, though, from market participants' point of view on how to trade this event is going to be very much so how much of this is actually already being priced into the market, given that the euro has weakened approximately 11 points in the run-up to this, and we've seen some pretty decent moves in the peripheral markets on the expectation, that is, that QE is delivered. Now, one of the key differences here for the European Central Bank, which is different to that, of course, from the Bank of England and the Fed, who've already gone down the QE avenue, is the fact that they'll have to manage expectations and a real differing of economies between that of Northern and Southern Europe, something which has been amplified in a lot of articles of aggressive discussions between particularly German officials with ECB officials who are very unhappy from a German political perspective to be footing any more bailout type bills for the likes of Cyprus or Greece or any of the PIGS nations. As such then, it could be a very volatile release, although we might well get a headline figure in which we'll see, which most analysts anticipate around 500 billion at the low, up to 1 trillion at the high, so around a 750 mean number. The fact is that Draghi could well only state that he will do a certain number and then they'll review it with staff projections going forward. He could also possibly say that they might have it open-ended, in which they'll review as and when inflation starts to pick up and the Eurozone economy as a whole. But there are several other variables as well which could make the release a tricky one to manage from a trading perspective, given we'll need details on burden sharing, as I mentioned, about debt utilisation with the German perspectives comparative to the other European nations, as well as the maturity of bonds and investment grades they'll look to target, as well as a host of other factors. Could well see a type of buy the rumour, sell the fact, but the real risk here is potentially for the market participants to be underwhelmed after initial QE statement is made and actioned. The fact that we could well be lacking in technicalities, the framework on the programme, could leave many disappointed and cause some of the reversal then of strength back into the euro and weakness in some of the peripheral markets. Again, it's going to be a pretty busy schedule going forward into that. We'll keep an eye on source comments. There is also a full preview on our website, but I wish you all the best of luck and have fun out there. Thank you.